Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari Jayo Radha Madhava Jayo Kunja Bihari Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jai Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jai Yashodanandana Jai Ho Vrajana Ranjana Jai Yashodanandana Jai Ho Vrajana Ranjana Jai Yamuna Tiravanachari Jai Ho Kunja Bihari Jai Yamuna Tiravanachari Jai Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Jai Kunja Bihari Jai Radha Madhava Jai Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Vrajana Ranjana Jaya Yashodanandana Jaya Vraja Janaranjana Jaya Vrajana Ranjana Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Yamuna Tiravanachari Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajika Acharya Astutara Shata Shishimata Bhaya Charana Ravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai ISKCON Founder Acharya Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnupada Paramahamsa Parivrajika Acharya Astutara Shata Shishimata Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Vishnupada Shri Gaura Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Vishnupada Shri Sachidananda Bhaktivinoda Thakur Ki Jai Jai Vishnupada Vaishnava Sarvabhauma Shri Jagannath Das Babaji Maharaj Ki Jai Jai Shri Rupa Sanatana Bhatta Raghunath Shri Jiva Gopala Bhatta Das Raghunath Shad Goswami Prabhu Ki Jai नामाचार्य श्री हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद, श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ राधा कुंद श्याम कुंद गिरि गोवर्धन की जय। श्री मायापुर धाम की जय, श्री वृंदावन धाम की जय, श्री जगन्नाथपुरी पुरुषोत्तम क्षेत्र धाम की जय। गंगामय की जय, जमुनामय की जय, भक्ति देवी की जय, तुलसी देवी की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन यज्ञ की जय, समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय। निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे, हरि हरि बोल। All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to all the devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Jai Shri Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Jai Shri Shri Guru Shri Gauranga. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnananjana-shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shiguro Shiyuta Padakamalam Shigurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatham Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakkanvitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutta Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Hladinir Shaktirasmat ekatmana vapibhuva pura dehabidam gatau tau. Chaitanyam prakatamaduna tadvayam chaikyamaptam Radha Bhava Diti Subalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam Chirada Dattam Nijagupta Vitam Swaprema Namamritam Atyudara Apamritam Yo Vidatara Gaura Krishna Janibhyas Tamaham Prapadye Gaura Sacharitam Ritam Ritanidhi Gauram Sadaiva Stuve गौरेण प्रथितं रहस्य भजनं गौराय सर्वं ददे गौरादस्ति कृपालुरत्र न परो गौरस्य भृत्यो भवन् गौरे गौरावम् आचरमि भगवन् गौरो प्रभो रक्षमम् मधुरे मधुभिः सुगम्भि भजन स्वर्णभुजनं वनं करुण्यमृतनिर्झरय उपचित सत्प्रेम हेमाचल भक्तम्बोदरधरणी विजयनी निष्कम्प सम्पावली दैवो न कुल दैवतं विजयतं चैतन्य कृष्ण हरि आजानुलम्बित भुजौ कनकावदातौ संकीर्तनैकपितरो कमलायताक्षौ विश्वम्भरो द्विजवरो युगधर्मपालो वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो युगधर्म पादौ वन्दे जगत्प्रियकरो करुणावतारो अनर्पितचरिं चिरात् करुणयावतीर्णः कलौ समर्पयितुमुनतोज्ज्वलरसं स्वभक्तिश्रियम् हरिपुरतसुन्दरद्युति कदम्बसन्दीपिता सदा हृदय कन्दरे स्फुरतु वा शचीनन्दनः श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य देव रतिमाति भवे भज प्रेम कल्पतरुवरदाता श्री ब्रजराजनन्दन राधिका जीवन धन अपरूपये सब कथा नवद्वीपे अवतारे राधा बाबा अंगीकारे तौर कांति अंगेर भूषण तीनवंच अभिलाषी सचि गर्भे परकाशी संगे लोय परिषद गण गौरहरि अवतारी प्रेमेरा बदर करी सदिल मनेर तीन काज राधिकार प्राणपति किव भावे कंदे नीति इह बुझे भक्त समाज उत्तम अदम किचु न बचल जचिय दिल ककोल कोहे प्रेमानंद ए मन गौरंग हृदय दरिय बोल भज गौरंग कह गौरंग लक गौरंग नाम रे जय जन गौरंग भज से है अमर प्राण रे चैव पदम्बुज भक्ति लभ्य प्रेमा विधान परम पुमर्थ तस्मै जगन्मंगल मंगलय तस्मै जगन्मंगल मंगलय हरि बोल. Okay. So many obstacles. Yasyaiva padam bhuja bhakti labhya prema bidana parama pumartha tasmai jagan mangala mangalaya chaitanya chandraya namo namaste anandalila maya vigrahaya hemavadibhya chavisundaraya tasmai mahaprema rasa pradaya chaitanya chandraya namo namaste Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Chaitanya Chandraya Namo Namaste. Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate. Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha. Namo Vishnu Prastaya Bhutale. Shrimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Namine. Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine. Shesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Hare Krishna. Very happy to see you again. Today I just tried a new platform for streaming, and I hope you can hear me nicely. Yes. Please make sign if you can hear me. It's okay. So today we will start listen from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sometime we will change topic, and I will try to give regular classes also. I will try it 3 times in a week, slowly. And we will start today reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adilila, first chapter, text number 1. I will read the text. Vande Guru Nishabhaktan Isham Vishavatarakan Tat Prakasam Chatat Chakti Krishna Chaitanya Samgyakam Vande Guru Nishabhaktan Isham Vishavatarakan Tat Prakasam Chatat Chakti Krishna Chaitanya Samgyakam. One day, I offer respectful obeisances. Gurun, unto the spiritual masters. Isha Bhaktan, unto the devotees of the Supreme Lord. Isham, unto the Supreme Lord. Isha Avatarakan, into the incarnations of the Supreme Lord. Tat, of the Supreme Lord. Prakashan, unto the manifestations. Cha, and Prakashan, unto the manifestations, Cha, and Tat, of the Supreme Lord, Shakti, unto the potencies, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Samgyakam, named. I will read the translation. I offer my respectful obeisances unto the spiritual masters, the devotees of the Lord's incarnations, His plenary portions, His energies, and the primeval Lord Himself, Sri Krishna Chaitanya. Hare Krishna. So we offer our obeisances or our prayers to our Srila Gurudev, to Srila Prabhupada, to all the previous acharyas, to Shri Nityananda Prabhu, Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Shri Radha and Krishna, so that we can continue our bhajan. And it's very auspicious to listen. Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, actually it is postgraduate Shastra, postgraduate study, but we will offer our prayer so that we can receive some mercy from the Supreme Lord. So, and today we listen, that is very important. Vande Guru Nisha Bhaktan. Gurun means, is intentionally used in the plural form because it refers to this disciplic succession beginning Krishna. That means Gurun. Many gurus are there. So we offer our respectful obeisances to many gurus by honoring the parampara. So Sri Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he bows down before all the devotees. So that the beginning, we commence our spiritual journey from that point. Another thing is, there are another aspects of Sri Krishna Chaitanya. He himself as God, like Isham. He is Guru. He is devotee, like Isha Bhakta. He is incarnation of God, the Avatara. And he is Shakti, the Tat Shakti, internal energy. That means, as God, he is Lord Chaitanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya. As Guru is like the first expansion of God, the Nityananda. Advaita means incarnation of God. And internal energy is Gadadhar, Shakti. And Srivas is devotee. So God appearing as a Tatastha Jiva, like marginal living entity, taking the role of devotee. So that is what this Panchatattva prove to us. That is called unity in diversity. We can understand like that. All they are Krishna, but one should not think that Krishna exists separately, in isolation. Krishna exists along with all his manifestations. So that's a very important point. Sometimes we separate our guru from all society of other gurus, other devotees. And we should see, this is Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Lila. 17 chapters are there. It describes the life of Mahaprabhu up to his taking sannyas. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, he in saying, please read Chaitanya Bhagavata also, because this book came before, appeared before. And the first 12 chapter, they describe two things actually. Up to 7 chapter, we will find it in the first chapter, up to 14 verse. That means Panchatattva. Chaitanya, Nityananda, Advaita, and Panchatattva. In wonderful way it is explained. And after 7, yes, in the 7th text will be explained the meaning of Mahaprabhu. Kaviraj Goswami explains in detail it's, the meaning in each verse. And we will see the same in the chapter 7. You can find the explanation of absolute truth, how Panchatattva is the Supreme Personality, and Advaya Satyam, Param Satyam, Advaya Dvitiya Nasti. There's only one and there is no another, no second one. And the commentary to this first verse of Bhagavatam actually explains the concept of absolute truth, Param Satyam. So we can find the reference here in this shloka to the first Vate Vasudevaya Janmadhyasya Yatunvaya Ditratas Shabhigya Swarat Tene Hridaya Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye Mukhyanti Yatsuraya Tejo Varimridam Yata Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrisha Dhamnasvena Sada Nirastu Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. This is meditation. Actually, it is an explanation of Gayatri Mantra. And the same reference you find here. The real explanation. Who is Satyam Dhimahi? We meditate. Om Bhurbhuvasva. Who is? This is the Lord Chaitanya. And he is not alone. He is with Panchatattva. That is starting our philosophy, very high philosophy. It is like we can say the Supreme Lord has two part of qualities. One part of qualities we call Aishwarya, this, the opulent. And another part of qualities we call Madhurya, very sweet. And Aishwarya is just external, but Madhurya is very important. And if you want to know deeply who is the Supreme Lord, we should go to Madhurya. And finally, we come to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Bhagavan Krishna. But how we can know it? Through Panchatattva, through Lord Chaitanya, the associates. So it will be one by one explained in chapters. Like first chapter, it is only about the spiritual master. Kaviraj Goswami is praying to succeed in writing this very important book. And another thing is he is explaining Guru Tattva. And because first of all, we have to understand these tattvas, Jiva Tattva and Guru Tattva. Two things we have to understand when we approach spiritual life. And introduction to Mahaprabhu is in the second chapter. In the third chapter will be explained some external reasons for his appearance, like Yuga Dharma. The fourth chapter is confidential reasons for his appearance. Then, one by one, will be explained Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, and then Lord Chaitanya and Panchatattva and Srivas and Gadadhar. That 8th chapter will cover. So, like we can say, this is postgraduate philosophy. Like Srimad Bhagavatam explains Bhakti. But Chaitanya Charitamrita begins with practical discussion of Bhakti. Practical, how we can apply this knowledge. We have to do like that, actually. We have to know Bhagavad Gita, of course. It's preliminary study, yeah. But we have to learn Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then we go Srimad Bhagavatam. Then again go Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then we will see. It's connected. Prabhupada started his preaching in the West, in California, from Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, and Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada also said like that. We say this is postgraduate study, but we have to understand that without Chaitanya Charitamrita we cannot even start our spiritual journey, spiritual life. So we can commence like that. And ninth chapter is explanation of the Bhakti Vriksha, the tree of Mahaprabhu. 9, 10, 11, 12, like that. Then at the end will be described various leelas of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, which are more fully explained in Adi Kanda, Madhya Kanda of Chaitanya Bhagavat. And at the end, Mahaprabhu takes sannyas. We will read many verses, no commentary is there, because some Kaviraj Goswami is commenting himself some verse. But we will discuss today the first verse, because the most important Isha Bhakta, the devotees of the Lord, Tat Shakti, incarnation of the Lord, and Guru, that means gurus. We offer our respect to our businesses. So, like Srila Prabhupada, he gave class on that in the 1975. And Prabhupada said about that. Actually, Sarvam Bhattacharya, he composed 108 verses praising the Lord Chaitanya. But Mahaprabhu, because he was playing the role as devotee, he thrown away the shlokas because he said, not for me, it's not about me. That was his humbleness. Some people don't understand why the Supreme Lord is humble. Like recently I got one commentary in my Russian YouTube channel. One person said that I read Bhagavad Gita, I understood the supremacy of Krishna, but your Chaitanya is wrong. Your Chaitanya is false. How God can come as devotee? So they cannot understand it. And actually, we cannot imitate. Like Srila Guru Govinda Swami Maharaj, once he came to Malaysia, one devotee asked, you speak so much about Krishna Prema in your class, but I already 20 years serving, still no Krishna Prema. So why? And he said, because you are crooked. So what does it mean, crooked? Everybody was surprised because it is a senior devotee. They didn't understand the meaning. He said, because crooked means like curved, not straight. And he said, because Krishna is crooked in three places. So you try to imitate Krishna, you will be like that. No prema at all. But you follow Mahaprabhu, you will become straight, you will get prema. Just follow Mahaprabhu. That means we have to be simple. And Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada said, simplicity is Vaishnavism. Srila Prabhupada is quoting this. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikritir Hladinir Shakti Rasma Manavapi Bhuvibhuvau Diha Bedam Gatautau Chaitanya Kyam Prakata Muduna Tadvayam Chaikyam Aptam. So the Siddhanta of Goswamis that Krishna is one. So nobody can make a rivalry with Krishna. It is said, Eka Brahma Dvitiya Nasti. Cannot be many gods. So when God wants to enjoy his pleasure potency, Radharani. He, yes, he appears as person only because of that. Because he is having his own relationship with his Shakti, his energy. So, Shakti Shaktimato Rabheda. The first thing we understand that. That is the beginning of our spiritual journey. We understand that Shakti and Shaktiman non-different. That means energetic and energy. Already this is difficult to understand, but we try. And Shastra said, one who possesses the Shakti and his energy Shakti, they are equal. Like sun, you can say the sunshine is a power in sun. They're equal for us. The heat on the sun, the heat also in the sunshine. And therefore, like this basic principle of philosophies, Achintya Bheda Abheda, and then Achintya inconceivable. So that therefore it is said Krishna Chaitanya Samgyakam. Then we coming to the point, who is Guru? Because if you not understand this, you can go further. Shakti and Shaktiman non-different. And Guru also, he is having Shakti of Bhagavan. And by his Shakti, he can deliver all the fallen, all conditioned souls, fallen souls who surrender to him. That's important. And like God is one, but he expanded himself in different way. Eko bahusyam yo vidadhati kaman. And he expanded himself as Guru, Gurun, spiritual master. Prabhupada said he is also Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So original, our Guru is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But because we cannot learn from Mahaprabhu as Guru, we need Nityananda Prabhu. Because we cannot learn from Mahaprabhu, we are not on the same level. So we need more mercy. So therefore Nityananda Prabhu. And true Guru is representative of Nityananda Prabhu. And like we singing this, Sakshadhari Tvena Samasta Shastrair Uktas Tatha. То есть in all the Shastras, Bhavyata Eva Sadbi, то есть all Shastra accepting Guru as Krishna, Sakshadhari. Sakshad, like directly accepting. And therefore, we can advance our spiritual life. Guru never think, I'm Krishna. Never think like that. And one should approach the Guru who can transfer the service from the disciple to the Supreme Person. That is Guru business. He is transferring the service. Then Guru creates many devotees. And he is on behalf of Supreme Lord. Guru is acting like that. Prabhupada is saying. Guru is giving initiation diksha on behalf of the Supreme Lord. And Krishna says, finally, Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam vraja. So we have to give up many duties we artificially created in this material world. Therefore, our mind is disturbed. Like our material disease. So people are interested in many material engagements, facilities. And Prabhupada said this long time before, 1975, but already now we have so many facilities, so many things we are having. That time Prabhupada saying sociology, communism, this ism, that ism, philanthropism, altruism, internationalism. But now what we have? We have technology. And the more is AI. That is new engagement of the people. In the future, people will believe more to AI than to their own guru. And that is a situation like that. They will not read Shastra, they will try to find an answer in AI. And people are interested in material engagements. But out of his causeless mercy, Mahaprabhu comes, he descending here. Like it is said, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata. And glani means some problem is there. In our time, we see this is like dark period. When Acharya leaves the planet, this is dark period. And then we don't know what we can do. Even demoniac personalities, demoniac persons, they entered into religion society. And in this situation, we have to pray so that Supreme Lord will show mercy on us, so that His Shakti, His internal potency will manifest within us. So we will never lose our association with the Supreme Lord. This is very important. Because when dark period is coming, what you can do? You cannot find so nice Krishna Katha. Like when Srila Guru Govinda Swami Maharaj left this world, Srila Radha Govinda Swami said, from where I can listen Krishna Katha now? It's very important. We need Krishna Katha. Otherwise, there is dry condition. Like Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada said. Dry condition means we have so much desire to drink. We cannot find the water. Like in Rajasthan, desert. So very, very, so much suffering. And we need more water. Means more mercy. We need Krishna Katha always. But the hope is there. In our time, Bhagavan is so powerful. Out of his causeless mercy, we can use these opportunities just to continue our association. That is very important. Like I am now in Bali, and some of you, you are in India or somewhere else. And we continue our association. There is no barrier, no obstacle. So we have to pray. Like Advaita Acharya, he prayed. So the Supreme Lord will come here. And that is their misfortune, that the people forgetting about Krishna in this material world. But the real business is Athato Brahma Jigyasa. This human life, Srila Prabhupada saying, give us the opportunity to inquire about the absolute truth. So we have got the intelligence. Like the cats and dogs, Prabhupada said, they have no intelligence to inquire about the absolute truth. The trees, the plants, the aquatics, the animals, the beasts, and civilized man, yes, 8,400,000 forms, so many species of life, and 400,000 human beings, civilized men. So we can call it Arya. Arya, Prabhupada said, means person who has godly qualification, he is godly qualified, advanced. But we can say many type of human beings, they are not Aryan. Because it's not by birth, by nation, I'm Aryan. It is another meaning is there. Only by my consciousness I can be Aryan. If society is godless society, you cannot say it is Aryan society. So just like gold is covered by dirt in dirty place. So similarly, we are actually gold, Srila Prabhupada said, because we're part and parcel of Krishna. We are small Krishna, like Prabhupada. He was trying to inspire his disciples. He said like that, small copy of Krishna, but very small. That means we have the same quality, but it is covered. And this is our disease, because Krishna never have any illusion, any disease. But sometimes we covered by illusion. And what this type of covering, Prabhupada said, socialism, communism, many ism. I'm Indian, I'm American, I'm Russian, I'm Hindu, I'm Muslim, I'm white, I'm black. These are all designations. Yeah, we think that Hare Krishna is a Hindu religion. That is wrong. Hare Krishna is a eternal religion, not just Hindu religion. If you go to Indonesia, you will find Muslims who chanting namaz, but at the same time they're chanting Hare Krishna, and they're having diksha, getting diksha from ISKCON gurus. You go the same to Kazakhstan, you will find the same. In Russia, you can find Christians who getting diksha from ISKCON gurus. They're Christians, but they're chanting Hare Krishna, 16 rounds. So that is not just Hindu religion. It is something above. You should understand it. It is science, spiritual science. So this is the business of the Guru, Prabhupada said, to clear up these designations, to clear up these dirty things. Therefore it is said, Vande Gurun Isham. First you offer our respectful businesses to Guru because he is the agent of Krishna. And Krishna said, give up all the designations, designative dharma. Take to real dharma. That means when Krishna is saying, give up all dharma, that means take to real dharma. That is your real business. But Krishna never force. Another thing is there. Even upon the request of Krishna, we do not give up our designations. Krishna never forces us. Then therefore we think, oh, maybe it's not so important. Well, if Krishna would force me, then I can become the best devotee, yeah? But Krishna is not forcing me. Why? Maybe Krishna is not interested. Actually, Krishna never force. Actually, real devotee never force others to become devotees. Hey, you should put Kanthi, Tilak, understood? Now you bhakta. Get diksha from my guru. Come to our temple, you will get pranama, shelter. Real bhakta never do like that. He speak in such way so that the listener will develop natural desire. Nowadays, diksha become like type of fashion in India. Sometimes we cannot understand what does it mean. So that is important. Take it seriously. And Krishna said, Sarva dharman parityaja mamekam sharanam braja. And Prabhupada said, nobody practically, except the Pandavas and few other devotees, nobody took it seriously. What to speak of now, Prabhupada said. Very heavy word said by Prabhupada. What to speak of now? They're talking of Bhagavad Gita, some scholars, but without Krishna. Yeah, they say name of Krishna, but Krishna is not there in their Bhagavad Gita. They don't understand who is Krishna. That was the pain of Srila Prabhupada, the real pain. These demons, he said, they are preaching Bhagavad Gita without Krishna. And nobody preaches about Krishna. Nobody says what Krishna wants. Now, you cannot speak about Krishna without mentioning what Krishna wants. And Krishna wants Sarva Dharman Parityaja. Krishna wants this, but they are misinterpreting in different ways, diverting the attention of the people most foolishly. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is the center. So this is going on. And Prabhupada said to his disciples, so you are coming out from foreign countries. So Bhagavad Gita is popular in your country, at least among the scholars and theosophists and theologists, for the last 200 years at least. But nobody understood Krishna, Prabhupada said. That is the difference. Actually, the best Sanskrit scholars in the Germany. Yes, naturally. And Litva also. They're very similar to Sanskrit. But who is devotee? That is a question. Without devotion, you cannot understand Krishna. And Krishna is the essence of the Vedas. Vedascha sarvaira hameva vidyo vidanta veda videva chaham. So if you don't know the what is the essence, you can have, maybe you have so much knowledge, but you don't know the essence. You are foolish. That is a problem. So before this, Prabhupada said, everything was present adulterated. Therefore, there was no effect. But our movement is unadulterated Krishna. As soon as you adulterate Krishna, it will not go on. It will not be. It's very important. You may be a very good scholar, you may be a very good politician, this or that, but you'll never understand what is Krishna. Naham prakasha sarvasya yugamaya samavrita. Prabhupada said, if you want to pollute Krishna, Krishna will never be revealed to you. Sevanmukhe hijikvado svayameva spurateda. So by the grace of Krishna, we are taking shelter, the lotus feet of Krishna. And this great fortune for you. So Prabhupada said, do not adulterate Krishna. He said, that is my request. How we can adulterate Krishna? We're creating so many things. We have so many plans, future plans for future. What we can make? We have our own projects, our own centers, our own followers. But are we are speaking about Krishna Bhakti? Are we speaking about the essence? Can we explain how to surrender to Krishna? That is the question. Chaitanya, Prabhupada said, this is Chaitanya Charitamrita, that Krishna, as Krishna Chaitanya, is teaching us how to approach Krishna. So that is a practical book. Why we speak, listen from Chaitanya Charitamrita? Of course, I'm not on such a level as great Paramahamsa. I'm just repeat, slowly, something we can understand. Me also, by repeating this. But what is important that this is a practical way how to approach Krishna, that we can get it. This is the essence. Chaitanya means spiritual living, and Charita means character. So Chaitanya Charitamrita means supreme living force, Krishna. The living force is Krishna. Therefore, we contradict the so-called scientific theory, Prabhupada said, that life comes from chemicals, from matter. We are trying to do our best, Prabhupada said. Prabhupada tried. Why Prabhupada tried to preach to scientists? What was the meaning of that? Because actually like Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he accepted sannyas to preach to Mayavadis. They were scientists at that time. They were influencing society. In Varanasi, the center, Prakashananda Saraswati and others, they became followers of Mahaprabhu. And nowadays, situation is worse actually. More difficulties are there. So Prabhupada, he created this Bhaktivedanta Institute and many things. But what we can understand is organization, institution is okay. But the most important thing is what we understand from Lord's words, like aham. He said aham sarvasya prabhavo, means aham we can apply only to person. Then a person means living force. This is very important. The Chaitanya Charitamrita means the living force is a person. So in this our age, when everything is being done by AI, actually AI is not intellect. It's just machine, what we call artificial intellect. In our age, where many things are artificial, we have to speak, we have to spread what is the living force. The living force is a person. And his charitra, his characteristic, that is Chaitanya Charitamrita. And that is Amrita. Amrita means not dead matter. Amrita means dead, but Amrita means no dead. That means living force. Not like today China is producing some robots. These robots can do everything, yeah? But there is no living force inside. We need living force. We cannot, instead of guru, we cannot find all answers in the AI or in the Google. Because the living force is Amrita. Other things is Mrita. That means living force has no death. Nahanyate hanimane sharire. So we have got experience what is living force and what is dead matter. Are we? Did we get experience? That is a question. If we have got experience, then we can chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Only if we have faith, we can chant. Not like a parrot, just repeating the syllables. No. And na jayate na mriyate, na jayate mriyate va kadachin. As explained in Bhagavad Gita, the living force is not finished even after the annihilation of this body. Even Krishna said that we cannot die. We can understand what is the living force. The body is moving. When body is moving, we say, "Oh, he is alive." When body doesn't move, oh, the difference. Why the body was moving? Why the body is not moving now? Just we simply study like people, simple people. They can study the difference. What is the living force? Because living force inside. If our movement, we call movement, Hare Krishna movement, ISKCON. If it is moving, then living force is inside. Then Lord Chaitanya is inside. But if it is not moving, if Krishna Katha, the flow of the Krishna Katha is not going on, we cannot say this, we are moving. Even we are expanding, but we are not moving to Krishna. Movement means we all together move towards Krishna, towards Purushottam Kshetra. That is our destination. And who is helping us to move in Vrindavan? Guru gives to us place. Guru put our feet on the ground of the Vrindavan, the holy Dham, Dhamma Seva. Then we start chanting the name Nama Seva. Slowly we can learn how to move in Vrindavan, Kama Seva. Then we can go to Purushottam Kshetra without any fear, without any delay. The problem, we moving, but we moving very, very slowly because Kali Yuga is Manda, Sumanda, Mateo. Manda also means to very slow. So we are moving, but very slowly. And how many Bahujanma Kori Jadi Sravana Kirtana? Maybe we can many millions, lakhs of lives. We can chant Hare Krishna and listen Katha, but we cannot move. Why? Because we need the mercy of Guru. Mercy of Guru is needed. Acharya. In physical presence, he should chastise us, should speak his Katha. Now we have all YouTube online. How is this possible? Very difficult. Acharya, what he can do? If he cannot see his disciple because so much distance is there. So how Acharya can regulate our life? So this is very pity condition, but the hope is there. Just pray to Krishna, pray to Mahaprabhu. He will arrange everything for us because he is very merciful. He is Adbhuta. Munificent. So the personification of all living forces is Krishna Chaitanya. Therefore, this is Chaitanya Samgyakam. People mistake Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because by misfortune they understand Krishna Chaitanya as a devotee, or just like so-called sadhu or yogi. Like in India, in the school, what they're teaching about Mahaprabhu, but what they're teaching? They teach that Mahaprabhu is just Dharma Pracharaka, the preacher of Dharma. There's some great sadhu. That is mistake. Yes, Krishna Chaitanya means the original living force, means Krishna. So, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he understood it. Srila Rupa Goswami understood. The followers of Rupa Goswami, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, all the Goswamis, they understand Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And one who understands or follows the path enunciated by Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For them, Krishna is very easily obtained, Srila Prabhupada said. So Srila Prabhupada, he stressed the point. We have to understand. Not just outwardly we acting. We are doing many things. We are getting Brahminical initiation. We are doing puja. We are doing arati. But we have to understand. Otherwise, how we can succeed? Therefore, Guru is needed for us. Shastra Guru Atma Rupe Apanare Janana Krishna Mora Prabhutrata Jiver Hoya Jnana. Madhya Lila 21-3. Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We can say Suhridam Sarvabhutanam. Like in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, I am the well-wisher friend for all the living entities. I am Suhridam. So unless Krishna says to us about Krishna, we cannot know Krishna. Therefore Krishna says, Shastra Guru Atma Rupe Apanare Janana. Krishna Mora Prabhutrata Jivar Hoya Jnana. The Jiva, the living entity, can know the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna. That he is my Prabhu, he is my master, like, or trata. We use this word mantra. Manasa trayate, that means trata. Trata means to deliver, to make me free from sufferings. So he is deliverer. And how he says, Shastra Guru Atma Rupe. So he speaks through Shastra, he speaks through Guru, he speaks through the spiritual master, and he speaks through the super soul, Atma, is Chaitya Guru, in everybody's heart. And we can find in the Panchatattva, it is there, everything. All these five personalities, we can find it there. And like Advaita Acharya, he is personification of Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu is a super soul also. Because all this Mahavishnu, Garbhodaka Vishnu, Karanodaka, we can see them together. And also he speaks through Guru. Who is Guru? Nityananda Prabhu. His original Guru. Yes. And Narada Muni. Srivas Pandit is representative of all the devotees. All Vaishnavas are Gurus also. And Atma, Shastra Guru Atma Rupe. And what happened with Atma? Atma means super soul, or Chaitya Guru in everybody's heart. We cannot hear him. We need Guru to understand first. Then we can understand inside our heart. When we understand Atma, Paramatma, actually, if we develop bhakti, in our heart there is no Paramatma, there is a Krishna. Not only Krishna, Radha and Krishna. That means Gadadhar, internal potency, and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They're all together. Maya Mugda Jibar Nahi Swata Krishna Gyan Jibera Kripa Koila Krishna Veda Puran. Madhya Lila 21-22. Means Jiva is captured by Maya, has forgotten Krishna. But out of mercy, Krishna, for the living entities, he made this Veda Purana. Jivara Kripaya Koila, Krishna Veda Purana. So Vedas. Vedas come out from the breathing of the Lord. Nishvasita Vani. And Lord speaks through Shastra. Another thing is there. Also, what is spoken in Shastra is also very difficult to understand. Vedas and Puranas are very difficult to understand. Therefore, there are two types of considerations. Aparavichar, Tattva Vichar. Very important now. Why we take Chaitanya Charitamrita? Why we take Mahaprabhu, his lessons? Why? Because this is practical book, practical Shastra. It's not just like a book, Shastra. Because in practical way we can see what is apparent consideration, what is absolute consideration. Apparent consideration is apara vichar, tattva vichar is absolute consideration. Some learned pandits, so many learned pandits you can find in India, they speak on Vedas because mostly they depend on their mundane scholarship because they're skillful in Sanskrit. They're Sanskrit scholars. They can say, I will read the Shastra or Veda so I can understand the Sanskrit. No, you cannot understand just words. Just words only. Just syllables. But you cannot understand the meaning. You cannot catch the meaning. The real purport of the Shastra, by your own endeavor, you cannot understand. That is a problem. Panditadye kabu nahe Ishvara Tattva Jnana. That is called Panditadye. That means one may be Pandit, very learned scholar, but he cannot know Ishvara, the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna. Panditadye kabunaye Ishvara Tattva Gyan. So how can he know? He knows. Ishvare raha kripa lesha hoyata jahare Shaito Ishvara Tattva Janibare Pare. So one who has got the mercy of the Lord, he can know Ishvara Tattva. Yes, therefore he knows the Tattva. So the Pandits, the learned scholars, may speak on Vedas, but they cannot speak the real truth or real Tattva. Therefore, everybody become bewildered. All is bewildered. We are religious, we are pious persons, but people become bewildered by us because Tattva is not revealed to us. So, because there are two types of considerations, aparavichar and tattvavichar. Apparent consideration and absolute consideration. And is to be understood through absolute consideration, tattvavichar. Therefore, a spiritual master, guru, is required. The bona fide guru. We say bona fide guru. Shastra Guru Atma Rupe Apanare Jana. Krishnamura Prabhu Trata Jivir Hoya Jnana. The Guru, spiritual master, is required to understand the real purport, the tattva of the Shastra. So he is the representative of the Lord. Nayamatma pravachane na labhyo name daya na bahuna shrutena yame vaisha vrinutate na labhyas tasyaisha atma vivrinute tanum swam. Mundaka Upanishad and Katha Upanishad says this thing. Very important. Nayam Atma Pravachanena Labhyo. Just if you're member of Shastric committee, you think you know Shastra, you can explain everything by logic. But Katha Upanishad already said you cannot understand. You cannot know Paramatma Tattva by Medhaya or by Bahunashrutena or by Pravachanena. Meda means intelligence, by your brain. Bahunashrutena, too much listening. Yeah, if you listen too much, you cannot understand also. What does it mean, listen too much? Oh, I listen too much. So many classes on YouTube, so many classes of my guru I listened, but nothing changed. Nothing changed. My heart is still the same. Shruti means to listen. What is listened already? Shrutena. I'm studying Shastra means I listen, but what does it mean to listen? 1 year, it enters 1 ear, come out from another ear. That means it never comes down inside our heart. That is not real listening. That means we cannot get the meaning of the Shruti like that. So that is called also Nabahuna Shrutena, also meaning Pravachanena. Pravachanena also means to speak Katha. So many classes. One person is giving so much classes, so much followers on YouTube, Instagram, but he never understands the meaning, and he never explains how to develop bhakti. How can he make free his followers from karma? Is it possible? Make them free from material desires? If it's not happening, what will happen if we just listen to such persons? What will happen? We will become pessimistic. One day we will become pessimistic because I know Krishna, I listen so much Leelas. This Prabhu speak very nicely, so sweet voice. He's singing, he's speaking so much pravachana, katha, but still I don't feel such prema like Mahaprabhu, like Shivas Pandit, like Nijananda Prabhu. No, I don't feel. So maybe it is not so important. Maybe more important just to live as an ordinary human, enjoy green card in USA, go to Canada, go to Australia to make money. Yes, maybe it's like that. Maybe it's just a Hindu religion. Maybe Prabhupada's idea was just to make Hindus conquer all the world. Yeah. From India, we can conquer all the world. This was the meaning of Prabhupada. Prabhupada was just social preacher. Is it like that? Just social activities? Isn't? No. Actually, Prabhupada did completely different things. He didn't see the difference between Indian body or Western body or African body. And we have to develop the same quality. Yes. And there is a way how to develop. Because Lord Chaitanya is not, we cannot say Lord Chaitanya is Indian. But he came to India out of his causeless mercy, because in India people, they respect Veda, Vedic knowledge. They respect Varnashrama system. Therefore, Mahaprabhu came here. And Lord Krishna came here. But we forgot somehow that the word Bharat was applied to all our planet. When Maharaj Bharata was ruling, during his ruling, the Bharata means all planet. So therefore, Bhaktivedanta Saraswati, he was crying before he left this world. He was crying that he was thinking that all Bharata will become delivered. All Bharata, that means all the planet. And he was trying. And before he left this world, he said, therefore, nobody is my disciple. Why he said like that? Because nobody really satisfied him that time. Nobody really fulfilled his desire. So Guru means heavy. Guru doesn't mean Lagu, the light one. Guru is heavy. By his mercy, we can understand, we can catch the essence. But if you just great speaker, motivational speaker, you cannot understand. If you just listen too much, you know so much Sanskrit Shastra, you cannot understand. If you're very intelligent, you have so much sumedha, you're very intelligent in material field, you cannot understand. Actually, sumedha is not applied here. Sumedha means the really intelligent person. He accepts Guru. Yajna Sankirtana Prayar. Yajanti hi sumedasa. Who is engaged in Sankirtana? But without the mercy of Guru, we cannot be engaged in Sankirtana. The real Sankirtana means Samyak Kirtana. It means complete Kirtan. We engaged completely by Kaya Manovakya, by body, mind, and speech. We are completely engaged in this, glorifying the Supreme Lord. That is Sankirtana. That's possible only if we disciplined by Guru. Therefore, Katha Upanishad said, Naya matva pravachanena labhyo, name dhaya na bahuna shrutena, yame vaishya vivrinute tena labhyas, yatasyai sa e atma vivrinute tanum svam. So if one is very serious, very eager, how can I know that Paramatma Tattva? So we see it in my heart already as a super soul, as Chaitya Guru. He assumes a body. He comes out as a spiritual master. And in Katha Upanishad is said, the spiritual master is a representative of the Lord. So what the spiritual master says, that is the version of the Supreme Lord. Unless spiritual master teaches, unless spiritual master Guru does kirtan in the ear of Shishya, disciple, the real Tattva will not be revealed. Yes, that is word spoken by Srila Guru Govinda Maharaj. He said, unless Guru unless Guru perform kirtan in the ear of his disciple, the real Tattva will not be revealed. Shastras are there. Shastras are there, but unless the spiritual master does kirtan in the ears of disciples, the real Tattva will not be revealed. Some people say, Mahamantra already was there in Shastra. But this Mahamantra we have to receive from Guru, who is Gaura Priyajana, the real devotee of Mahaprabhu, the real associate of Mahaprabhu. Otherwise, the Jiva conditioned soul cannot know Krishna, cannot know, it's impossible. Only through Guru Kripa we can know. And that is stated in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Shastra Guru Atma Rupe Apanare Janana Krishnamura Prabhutrata Jiver Hoya Jnana. And because Guru speaks on the Tattva, Jai Krishna Tattvaveta, say Guru Hoy. That means simple definition of the Guru, spiritual master. He speaks on the Tattva, he is Guru. And he realized he's not imitating. He is having the same mood because he listened from his Guru. Who can become Guru? Who already listened from Acharya. He can speak. So we don't need so much listening, so much classes on YouTube channels, many things. We need to listen what was already listened. Listen from Acharya. and another, this Acharya listened from another Acharya, and he spoke to us. Therefore it is said, Acharyavan Purusha Veda. He has heard from his Acharya, spiritual master, so that Acharya also has heard from his Acharya. In this way, Evam Parampara Praptam. The real knowledge comes from Krishna, and it comes down through bona fide disciplic succession. So Guru, the spiritual master, speaks on this tattva. So we have this very important tattva vichar and apara vichar. And because Krishna said, Janma karma cha me divyam evam yoveti tattvataha tyaktvadeham punar janma naiti mameti surjuna. One who knows me in tattva, in absolute consideration, after quitting this body, he will come to me. And even doesn't know me in tattva, bhakti abhijanati tattvanas de chavantite. So tatvenatas chavantite. Nattumam abhijanati tatvenatas chavantite. He cannot enter into my kingdom. Aham hi sarva yajnanam bhuktacha prabhurevacha nattumam abhijananti tatvenatas chavantite. 9:24. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, if someone doesn't know me in tattva, he cannot enter into my kingdom. So we should live in such a way so that we can enter into Krishna's kingdom. And we try to develop our understanding. Yes. Our ability to understand. Not take it just cheaply. Take it seriously. And try to think about that. Yes. So Guru is required to get tattva. So now we will stop here. We continue next time. Maybe Saturday will be Radhashtami. I'm not sure we will have online. We will see, maybe Tuesday. Hare Krishna. Jai Sri Prabhupada ki Jai. Jai Grantaraj Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita ki Jai. Samaveta Bhaktivinoda ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari. Do you have some questions? Any question? You can send. You can write down into YouTube. Okay. Okay. Okay, thank you, Lord. Hare Krishna. Vanchakaupatarubhyascha kripasinubhyascha patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavabhyo. Jai Shri Prabhupada ki Jai, Guru Maharaj ki Jai. Thank you, Lord. So I will want to start. Oh yeah.